Howdy, everybody. Do you notice where I'm at? Do you notice what's missing behind me? I've had a lot of people ask me to come find out what's going on out here at the San Jacinto Battleground since they have removed the Battleship Texas.
A Jeep, a drone, and an old man.
Now I'm going to take a drive around the park. I'll speed that sucker up for you so you don't have to sit and do whatever that would be, 20 minutes worth of driving, when most of it's just open fields. If I run across something interesting, I'll stop. We'll talk and we'll move on. Make sure you got yourself a root beer for this trip. We'll get inside the monument, find out what's going on in there. Don't know if they'll let me record video in there, but I'll try. If they don't, then I'll take photographs. We'll take a look at the slip where the Battleship Texas used to be. And we'll try to get the drone in the air. Wind speed's pretty high, but I think I can manage. Let's take a look at this. Last time I was here about 3 years ago, there was no cannon here. Now this is a Mexican installation of artillery, or there was a Mexican installation of artillery here. I got out to check to see if this was fake or real. It's definitely metal. Sounds like cast iron. And as you can see, it has a whole lot of rusted away chipping to it. Now, I seriously doubt. Matter of fact, I bet 99.9% this is not a cannon that was used during the battle, although it is either an original cannon from the time frame. The fuse port has obviously been blocked out, or it's a reproduction cannon, which it could be that too. The rotating points here do not show very much wear. There is a little wear, not very much. And this may have been a newer cannon that was at one time mounted on wheels. Now there is one thing that makes me think it's a reproduction, and that is this seam here that goes all the way around the cannon. It's not one solid cast piece. Of course, I'm not a cannon engineer either, but as you can see, that would look like a weak point if it were to actually be fired, and that seam does travel all the way around. So it looks to me like two pieces that were cast and then welded possibly together. So I personally think it's a reproduction, but it's been very well done to make it look old. I just wish they hadn't painted it, but then again, it would rust out here in a few years' time. Let's get back on the road. We are the only ones here. Let's go see how well these restrooms are kept. Obviously, we're not going in the women because I ain't one of them. But we'll check out the men's. There's a steel gate, which obviously, oh no, yeah, it works. Restroom must be closed at times, as I say. Other restrooms are located throughout the site. Okay, that is true. Could use a painting. Although, all in all, it's not in bad shape. Sinks are filthy. There is some soap here, but without a dispenser. There is a dispenser. Soap's not in the dispenser, probably because it's the wrong kind. Two urinals, or one urinal, one toilet. Both are fairly filthy. I really like the rock around the top of the cinder block wall, though. That's really nice. And skylights. So all in all, it's a usable restroom. It's not real clean. But for us guys, that's fine and dandy. We'll use it. Hopefully the ladies does not look that bad, but I'm sure it probably does. This would make a great campground area. And once we passed over that water bridge, there is only one historic marker on this side. So there is a huge opportunity for a campground here. Over off to the right, you can see the monument. In a straight line, it's about a mile away. About another half mile behind that was the concentration of Colonel Houston's army. This area here is marked as where the heaviest, most violent fighting took place. much as I hate to say it, it appears that the San Jacinto Battleground is doing better without the battleship there. Now, I'm making an assumption here, but I believe that situation exists because the Battleship Texas and her upkeep were a major drain on the expenses allotted to the park. So the park is still an excellent place to go. I could, in fact, say it's maybe a little bit better place to go than it was before. So load your family up, go out to the park, enjoy the day. Definitely take some mosquito spray, some root beer, tea, water, whatever it is you drink, but at least have one root beer in the cooler. Enjoy your day out there. Drive around, read the markers, learn some history, and learn what it means to be a Texan. I hope you have a great day out there. Our old friend the dumpster. Let's see what's inside this rascal these days. Looks like a large duct vent from something, hot water heater, a couple file cabinets, an old barbecue pit. Just your general, everyday, run-of-the-mill, heavy trash. Nothing in there off the battleship, just trash. Now here we're going to have a look at the old home of the Battleship Texas. Her walkway is the only thing that remains. The moorings are gone. The wooden boardwalk is gone, which that needed to be gone years ago. That thing was dangerous. It's not used for anything anymore these days except for some fishing. There are fish boats up in there every now and then. Now, I don't know if these fellas eat what they catch out of there or not. I certainly would not. Here's the whole size of the thing. You can see how small that probably 22-foot boat is. Still opens up into the Houston Ship Channel. The water is still dirty, still full of ship channel mixture of chemicals. It's brackish water, not fresh, not salt. Not sure if it's safe to eat the fish that come out of there or not. Look at the difference in the color. All the chemicals, or a lot of the chemicals, are washing up and being contained right around where the Battleship Texas would have been. The once lost has been found. If you recall, back in February of 2021, we found these two items on the shore alongside the Battleship Texas. We didn't know what they were at first. There were many guesses: gun mounts, searchlight mounts, maybe not even a part of the ship. So for several videos, we guessed at what they were. When the Battleship Texas moved from this location to Gulf Copper Shipyard in Galveston, Texas, those two items also disappeared. We didn't know if they were scrapped, part of the ship, so they were taken. Just didn't know. So they have been found again. And as suspected, they are part of the ship. Why were they on the shore by themselves? We don't know. However, they have been refinished and reinstalled, and now we have our answer. They are mounts for searchlights. As they say, my friend, that is a wrap.